handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right...
Hey everyone,
Hello!
welcome back.
It's The Witcher again.
It is.
And these guys are having a chat, so let's listen in.
approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Give me strength.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning the right thing to bribe them with.
Where are we going? We have to follow Regis. Okay. Oh, that's right. So there was that guy... Detlaff was getting his shoes cleaned. I'm trying to remember what happened in the last episode.
It's been a few weeks, friends.
Red door. One the boot black mentioned.
Okay. Oh yes, touch the door, touch the door.
Touch it with your face.
Nice.
Because what's the last piece of the... No, we did the thing that looked
Won't
back in
budge.
time.
Gotta break it down.
That's easy enough to do.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlaff, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
Oh, wow.
His satchel just...
What?
His satchel just like wriggled around. What
Whoa.
the fuck? That was terrible.
Okay.
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
We're
I
so
considered it
beardy at the
briefly, but
moment.
ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Fair enough. Did you see the rocking horse in the background just rocking?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
I feel like all of these crows are going to tell on us. They're going to be like, Detlaff! Ah!
I think you're right there, see.
Oh, that's creepy. Oh, creepy, yeah.
Yeah, we don't like a toy shop.
I love our
He here.
armor so much.
Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
The fact that our gloves and shoes don't match, even though I know we have to have them on because they give us good shit, is really bothering me.
Well, yes.
How many dolls are we going to pick up while we're here?
Old toy.
So many.
No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
So do we, my friend. So do we.
Somebody fixed this recently.
Okay. So either Detlaff is secretly a toy maker, or
Well, certainly...
he's working with... I'm pushing the button. They say with some frustration.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
All right.
Okay. Creepy doll.
Nice little trinket.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Did he just... Okay,
I
fine.
think he just repeated
Sometimes I
himself.
think I might end up like one of these toys.
Don't say that, girl. Like, this is one of those situations where we might actually end up like the toy. So just, you know.
But also,
Attic.
imagine
Let's go.
that they're...
So this is his nest. Need to look around.
Those
This lady
crows
seems
are-
very significant.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for pushing me up the stairs, Regis. What was I going to say? Imagine there are figures of Geralt that you can get.
Probably. I think you're entirely right about the crows. They're going to tell on us. Suspicious letter.
Detlaff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe.
Right, he was being
You
manipulated. We
must
kind of
complete
thought
the
that.
killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
Why would
There you
just-
have it. Proof positive Detlaff killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
I mean, he
Blackmail.
still did kill those people. He could have chosen not to.
Any idea what it could be? Detlaff have any
foreground
enemies?
creepy.
Indeed. Detlaff gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlaff yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Okay.
Who's Renowed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Ah.
Oh, why do you... Yeah, why do you...
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping. In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off perhaps by a bout of Detlaff's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Detlaff have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Detlaff is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Detlaff ever... Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he would have.
Detlaff ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched, for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find her.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Well, he did cut his own hand off because he wasn't super keen on the whole
Yeah, I get it
situation.
now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
We definitely are good at finding out shit.
Maybe we can save him.
Tools were used recently. Detlaff unwind
Oh,
by fixing toys
so
between
rude.
murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
So rude. Okay, what have we got here? We've got a box.
Oh.
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
That's cool.
Ooh.
Okay, this is going to be useful.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detlaff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink.
Okay, is it special ink?
See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in...
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
This slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Cool.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
It's certainly I think it's probably more useful at this point to be thinking about who might want to kill those knights rather than who might have a grudge against Detlaff, right? But there also has to be someone very much connected in terms of information that would know both that Detlaff is a vampire
Yep.
and that he was in love with this random lady who he hasn't even been with lately.
For some time.
Unless somehow whoever that person was, they came across the lady and somehow got the story out of her.
Yeah, but I do think, as you've pointed out, who has motive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlaff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlaff's innocence, clearly.
Fine. Well, depends what you mean by innocent.
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to say that that's true, right?
Yes.
Because there's
We know he
there's
murdered...
no evidence to the contrary, right?
Well, is it true he's innocent? Well, he's just murdered people. But I would say in this case, yes, he's been coerced.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I kind of want to say I'm true from that perspective.
And this, you could think of him as just the tool, but he does have agency.
Yeah. You know, like if one of us was told you have to murder 5 people in exchange for the life of one person, that was close to us, we could make the choice not to do that.
You could.
It would be really, 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 really hard, but you could make that choice.
Right, and what we've seen is that often people do make the choice to save the person they love at the expense of people they don't know.
Yeah.
So that's true of humans, just it's not, what am I trying to say? The fact that he's a vampire is kind of irrelevant.
It is irrelevant, yeah.
It just means that he can do it more effectively.
Actually, it is. Detlaff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Detlaff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlaff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlaff and I both.
I
Suddenly
don't-
the puppets are
There.
kind of a theme, right? A metaphor.
Like, I don't think, we're talking about whether he's killed people. He made the choice to. He's not just a tool. Like I said, he's a tool.
Yeah,
But-
I kind of wanted to say untrue, but you know what the witch is like. I was too scared.
That it won't go down a good path.
Can I read
Read
that?
Eviction notice. Due to the non-payment of rent for the premises used for shopkeeping purposes, the Administrative Court of Beauclair orders the tenant Elric de Sump to vacate the premises within 7 days. Not complying with this eviction notice shall cause a custodial sentence to be imposed on the debtor. The length of the sentence shall be determined by the debtor's court. Bailiff Victor Lemire.
Okay, so it was presumably already abandoned. Candy, toffee.
So what I was going to say was he's not just a tool, he does have agency. It's that whole thing around not excusing his behaviour, but it is understandable.
Part
And
of town are we in?
he's not necessarily a monster, even if you don't. I don't know. It's one of those moral. It's not even morally grey. It's quite. You can
It's a
choose not.
quandary.
Yeah, you can choose not to murder people. You can do that.
Dye merchant. That's exactly what I wanted.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to dye our gear.
What colour? Do we
I
have
don't
all
know.
colours available to us,
See
or
what's
do we just have
available, yeah.
some? Do we have some in our pockets already?
We do have some.
Yes, yes, like he drunk in the gutter again.
Is it a one and done usage?
I have no idea. We've never done it before.
My deepest regards.
Okay.
Were the good prophet
the
let
merchant?
go the lively and
carrot
spry,
up your nose.
from me he would everything buy.
Shut
to
up!
us?
Let me talk. Let me buy.
Okay.
What are you selling exactly?
Top quality dyes. Guaranteed to produce intense colors that never bleed.
Great.
None for me, thanks.
What do you mean? Even the best warrior must look kempt, care for his appearance. For example, he might favor bright colors to stand out from the crowd, or dark to slip unseen through his lover's window by night.
You can't just walk through
Usually
six different.
focus on armor's other attributes.
Dye pools.
Color's not so important. But I guess there's some sense to what you say.
There certainly is. Please, peruse and purchase.
So I
You
really
shall not
like
be
this
disappointed.
black that we've got on.
Oh, so you want to do our gauntlets and our boots or whatever it is
Something
that we've
else
got?
so that it
on.
doesn't
God.
clash. Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look.
What do we got? What do we got? Okay,
Well,
he's
it's got-
got
it's black
dye
or-
remover, grey, turquoise, brown,
Lovely.
green, blue, orange, pink,
Nice.
and yellow.
Let's do grey just because our main body is.
No. It's got to be something more exciting than that.
But it's going to clash.
Not necessarily. Like black with other strong color can look really cool.
Sure, but then, okay. Turquoise is fine. What about orange?
Orange could be good. Could be like our shepherd's golden outfit.
Oh, suddenly I don't want that.
So suddenly you don't want it. What about pink?
What about yellow? Like a spider.
Like a spider. Let's try it. It's a bit cheaper than the others as well.
Okay, so how does this work?
And then
Dyeing clothes.
Dyeing clothes a popular service around here? Never come across something like this before.
For in the north, all is grey, drab, and muted.
Yeah,
Once
enough.
the opposite to Tucson. Here, look
Look at this person in
around
the
and you will
background.
see the green of verdant hills, the deep blue of the lake, and the blood red of wine. It's no wonder we love our dyes.
the
A
dye
lady
doing
will
nothing
change
to
the
that
colour of
shitty
her
piece of
dress
fabric.
That's why she keeps
To
smushing
green
around.
when she is jealous, to yellow when she wishes to radiate joy. A knight, in turn, might, with color, signal the nature of his vow. White to show he's made a vow of chastity, for instance.
Geralt is not chaste.
Need to stop introducing myself as the White Wolf then.
Holy
Okay,
shit.
so maybe
Gotta
I
go.
just
So long.
select the dye and
Sure.
then maybe I'll save it before I do this.
That's a good idea.
Because it's expensive dye. And if we hate it, let's not waste money on fixing it. If I would die, where would I be?
What if... Oh, yeah, crafting. Hey, there it is. Is that it?
That's dye
Nice.
solution for
Oh.
mixing dyes.
So should it not be... This seems like the right sort of place, doesn't it? Is it at the bottom, maybe?
Doesn't seem particularly logical, but let's look.
Wow. Can you order it?
R3, sort items by
Type's
type.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it already sorted by type,
I guess
maybe?
it must be.
Oh,
That did something.
yeah, it did. He's something vile looking. I don't...
It was kind of a little jar, and it was
Yeah,
yellow, like
yeah,
it was
yeah.
visibly yellow.
So maybe it's not here. Is it? It's not alchemy, is it? No. What other items do we have?
Sorry, I didn't actually want to go out of there. Oh, here they are.
Oh,
They're down
nice.
here.
Nice.
Oh, we've
Okay.
got heaps. So we've got a bunch of pink already.
Well, let's try the yellow first. I have a feeling it might not dye the part we want dyed. It might just be the green edge.
Use.
Oh, it does.
Oh, okay. Well, you can preview it.
I hate it.
Yeah. No, we don't like the yellow.
No. That's not yellow. There's kind of a tan.
Yeah.
Let's go with let's try that. Oh,
Again, that's not even pink. That's like a maroon.
maybe it's because of the part of the armor it's dyeing. I don't know.
Oh, I'm really glad we can preview it. Okay, so they're already green.
Okay.
So that's not really doing anything.
Do you want to show me the grey?
Uh,
Okay.
that's better better than what they are now.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. But let's have a look at the orange and the blues and stuff.
Orange? No,
Fucking
don't like
hate
it
that.
at all. It's kind of like it's giving it
Muted.
a kind of natural what this would look like on leather look,
Yes,
which is fair,
but it's not what I'm after.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Okay, so yeah. Oh, it's not the worst. I don't love it.
The
No.
boots are kind of cool, but they don't go with the outfit.
They do not.
And I don't like the brown on the outside of that.
No. All right, and the
So
last
I
one we've got is brown, right?
No.
No. Okay, so what about dye remover? Do you want to hover that over? Because what if they've got something on them?
No.
Okay, cool.
So should we go with the grey?
Yeah. Because at least it feels as though it's a coherent sort of piece, right? Did they use it?
Not changed it. Oh, it did one of the two,
Fuck, that's funny.
I think.
No, it didn't.
What is happening?
It used it though.
See how it's got like two slots?
That's the Igni slot though. That's just a glyph slot, isn't it?
Oh, you might be right.
But why has it not dyed it? Do you want to try the boots?
Select slot. I can't do anything
Else.
else. Whoops.
So we've used 2 of the day already and nothing's happened. Oh, has
Now
it
it
changed?
has.
Okay, we just needed to move away. So how are we looking? Amazing.
Has
What's
it
up with
done
our
our
boots? No.
Beauclair can be quite dear.
It's hard to see.
Though, that's always free.
They look green to me. No, the boots are
No,
not. The boots are not grey.
That's confusing as fuck. It's obviously a wee bit buggy. I've added it late in the game and
Oh, well, you did 2 on the gloves, none on the boots.
yeah, but like in the preview, it was before it was showing the boots as being
Right. Okay. so-
black.
all right. I think that looks good. Nice.
Cool.
Sorted.
Okay. We don't look so weird anymore. All right. Now we need to talk to the Duchess. So I guess we'll do
Yeah,
that.
Let's do it. I don't even remember how far away is she?
She's quite far, but
Right.
you know, we're here. I figure let's have a chat with people. And,
Sure. So it's a nice time other than all the murders.
As always.
Yeah.
Sorry. What can we tell people about life in Anthropology Kitty Land?
It's a long weekend here.
It is. We may play extra games this week.
Maybe it's got we've got the Monday off for
This time.
Queen's birthday. Queen's birthday.
Yes.
I understand that overseas they're having quite the celebrations.
They are, because they don't think she's going to live through another one.
Oh.
Plus, it's the 70th year of
70th.
her reign, is that right?
I think you're right.
I think so.
Here we're just having the usual holiday.
I heard old Victor Monad
Yeah.
has
While
breathed
there are
his last.
some
Yes.
intense monarchists in New Zealand, most people just kind of
Don't care.
don't care. I don't know, like there's quite a lot of like anti-monarchy rhetoric on the internet these days, and it seems my impression is that it's from Americans.
Oh.
And
They're not.
I'm like, you're not even part of the Commonwealth. Like, what are you so angry about? Like, I'm not trying to say that I don't think we should critique the concept of the monarchy
Yes,
and
I
how
think-
much it costs taxpayers and
Yes.
think about like the value of it and all that
You're
sort
just
of
wondering
thing.
about where this rhetoric
But
is.
yeah, it just seems a little bit like it's not even your country, fuck off. I don't know.
Friends, what do you think out there? Yeah, what's your opinion? Like, I'm curious. Even if you are from a place that doesn't have it. Like, it has no bearing on my day-to-day life at all.
Yeah, and I guess like the thing that I appreciate is I appreciate the function of the Commonwealth. I don't really care about the royal family, but the function of the Commonwealth being an ally network that protects a whole bunch of smaller nations,
and has
like in terms of defense and trade, I think is really important. And so when people like it's not as simple as just saying, oh, we shouldn't have the monarchy because what's the fucking point of having a
colonialism and
pointless queen,
right? But also the legacy of colonialism. What was I going to say around that? It's interesting that you said trade and defence, because my thoughts were around, particularly because there's a really strong, you know, the youth visa? There's a really strong youth visa and movement of young people between, you know, in the different Commonwealth countries.
We've never actually been into the palace before, so
Well, this is exciting.
taking a moment to...
So that's what I kind of think of as the benefit. But I really do think that it should be opened up to
It's
not just
clearing up.
youth.
Yes.
Just saying.
The palace is secure. Doubling the guard will not protect you from a vampire, a great vampire.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Fuck after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case just got more complicated.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you returned with nothing? We are very disappointed.
I don't care about your disappointment.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight.
No.
Arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Literally doesn't
Garlic's
work.
useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Oh, I wonder if it's this guy. Let them go to their deaths.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
I don't
Can
give
they
a
fight
fuck.
fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such
How do
things?
they not know? I guess that's what witches are about.
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
No,
They are
they
not
actually
brainless.
aren't.
Wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
Find the person behind it.
This is no common monster.
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us?
They have it points.
They did it. They
Meddle in our
did.
matters.
Yeah.
Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Yes, we're going to chat with him. This sounds like such a good idea now
I
that
don't
we've
want
said
to
all
say
this.
that because I feel like that's going to like put their backs up. I want to explain what's going on. You know?
Well, we don't have any other option.
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
We can't.
Well, the other, so hang on, the bottom one is what we're going to say, but because it's the extending the conversation. So she kind of wants someone to take responsibility. She's like, we need to find the killer, right? And I would say, that's cool, let's find the blackmailer and then you can punish them.
Yeah, because the cause of the problem is not the killer.
It's the blackmailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
So,
Oh, sorry.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. Soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
oh, nice.
Oh, we're going to do a wine tasting, are we?
Wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Wow. It would be pretty epic if he could.
Yes. The west bank of the Saar too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saar Real, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps
Who do
some
you serve at
Sombriel
that
was
table?
stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Hang on. Okay, so a couple of things. You know how he was doing the thing. Apparently, that you know when you, I've never done this myself, but you see people who taste wine and they make that like kind of like slurp. They slurp.
Yeah.
Because
It's
it
to do
gets
with
the air.
like rolling the thing around the mouth, right?
It is, and like if you aerate it, like it not enhances, it helps you taste it, right? So I wonder if he was doing that with the ear when he was smelling it, kind of like.
Also, like, while I'd be willing to go with the concept that a professional sommelier could taste a wine and know exactly which wine
To
it is.
smell it.
To smell the dried smell?
I wanted to.
I would find it a bit of a
I wanted to see him lick it.
Let's just all pretend that he licked it off.
Little
screen.
lick there, little looky loo.
Oh, Junko, where are you going?
Hi,
Where are you going?
friend.
Maybe don't stand near the keyboard.
No, it's danger zone.
I can't move. I've got pins and needles.
Oh no! Hey, come back.
Come here. Come here.
Come
Come on. Come on.
Look at this lovely dog.
Can't, no, that's not for you. You can't chew on my little Sailor Moon figurine. And the other thing that I wanted to say about all of that was, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm patting my cat, and she's being really cute. And really, what's important here? I just think it's really funny that the Duchess is like, instead of going, okay, well, who at the ducal table has access to this wine?
She said, it couldn't possibly be them. We're going to go find out if it was stolen.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to rule out that.
Oh, no, it's all right. She moved the mouse so it's changed to
Oh, okay.
the keyboard prompts.
Why are you being so smoky all of a sudden, huh,
And something
Junko?
I didn't mention before, but it was around the punishment of the blackmailer. And I think in a sort of regular situation, it's not that the actor, the murderer, so in this case, the vampire, should get off scot-free, right? But in this particular case, he's a pretty powerful vampire. Like, what the fuck are you going to do?
What are you going to do about it? Yeah, exactly.
But,
like, you've already had someone who's the best hunter of magical creatures say, I can't do it.
Yes, but I think in a regular circumstance, it's not that they should get off scot-free, but that the blackmailer should be the one at main... should be the main one at fault. Yeah.
All right, let's hear more about this wine.
Yes.
San Real. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's San Real, it is San Real. We must ride to Castel Ravello at once. Discover what has happened.
I love how invested she is.
So she's saying not only is it just for the ducal table, it's only for the ducal family. So we don't know a lot about her, but we know that her father is supposed to be dead, right?
Right.
So, and I don't think she has a spouse or children. So who's left in the family? And B, I think the other question is, well, just because it's only ever served to the ducal family, other people make it.
And they have access.
They have access to it. Okay.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I love how often Geralt says that to women and they just ignore him completely.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You,
this is going to be
Captain,
annoying.
And Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah,
What's your
I'm
read
ready
on
to
that
go.
guy?
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing.
I'm
Then we
really
will
keen
be
to see
off.
what she thinks is undercover.
Yes. Is she grounded enough to actually choose something? Oh, wow, those heels are...
Completely impractical.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think sometimes the wealthy have skewed views on
I really feel like she needs at least 2 more cards. What's my read on that
It's
guy?
vampire.
Hang on. I think this is probably a good spot to stop. My read on that guy is, while I think your comment before of like maybe he's behind it is worth investigating, my sense is that he's a bit of a buffoon but sincere. and I think quite proud of his role.
Yeah. And just a bit of a stick in the mud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bit of a dick.
Yeah.
But not bad. I don't know. What's your sense?
I think I would agree with that. I think my first, so I did mention, what if it's him? Now that we know a bit more about the wine stain, magically, I think possibly. I think it's less likely to be him.
Yeah.
And then, what would be, hi Kat, what would be his motive? I think, what's she nomming on?
There's a little glass chicken on my thing, which
good
sometimes
time.
she gets given to nom on. Finish your sentence, Issa.
I think he's just
plays
not
the game.
keen on having someone in his patch, but that also makes me think, like, why?
Why are you being so defensive?
Yeah.
Junko, stop it.
Okay. Friends,
I'm going to go deal with this animal.
we're going to go. The cat seems like she needs
attention.
Yeah.
Desperately needs attention.
She's having a romp. Okay.
Anything she can find that fits in her mouth is going in her mouth right now.
Just like this little dangly, like, chibi Sailor Moon. Okay, friends, we'll catch you next time.
We'll see you there.
Bye. Oh no, look at her go.
Stop.
Fuck.
You little shit.